was never transfer for your D and come out and some other to do a transfer. Now you don't come more if I can say enough for you, Doctor. I'll have no mood about me. I want to Franca at the Ama NPP. Among you couldn't wash a probo as here. Now, then somehow will be able to John and Santemo for a year and sorry, homes and some more. Now, I say, and I'm sorry, no, more taxes being near the idea was saying, keep I'm sorry, Canada, or say, now you are grown and would dear, or didn't you mupina, and a diababa to Jaffa Sansama or Coca, no, and home. Then some of two John Ghana for Chrono Sopani Baba, and as I get to Anuti, you're about me adding Chimu, Abba, a fast commenter, whatever two Jano and so and what was young Corinthians and some other year, Doctor Alhad Mubawumia, or there two Johnny, your baby transfer fee, you didn't seven on so and come on.
I also want to have a golden age of a relationship between government and the church and faith-based organizations. I believe, and I said this the other day when I was, I think, in Bono region or so, when I met the clergy, I said that the church is the foremost development partner of government. Is the foremost development partner of government. The church and faith-based organizations. Why do I say so? You look at the number of schools the churches have built. Look at the number of hospitals the churches have built. Look at the number of universities the churches have built and the faith-based organizations have built. Look at the number of people the churches and faith-based organizations take care of on a daily basis. Can you imagine, just take a thought for a moment, that you wake up tomorrow and all the schools, universities, and hospitals the churches have built disappear. They just disappear. How would Ghana be like? Ghana will collapse, isn't it? We will not survive in this sort of situation because there will be chaos. You see, so at that point I was joking, and I said, "Oh, people are talking about taxing churches. I don't believe, and we will not tax churches because if you look at the work the churches have done, then I was joking, then maybe we should have actually paid them for what they did, not really trying to tax them. But I wasn't really saying we should pay churches. No, I'm saying that we should give incentives to churches to do more. When we talk about our external development partners, we are giving them all sorts of import exemptions. But when we talk about our internal development partners like the churches or faith-based institutions, we don't give them any exemptions. But they do more in terms of development than many of our external development partners. So I'm saying that we should do more in the area of incentives, such as tax exemptions on import duties when you are coming in to build hospitals or schools and so on, to support the churches and the other faith-based organizations, because they are supporting government. And that is why I made that point. And I want that relationship, I call it a golden age, between the church and the state, because the church has so many intellectuals, and we need to get closer across the faith-based organizations and so on, and we can speak a lot about values in our society, the lack of which causes us problems, and we can start discussing these right from primary school and so on. And so that's the sort of relationship I want us to have with the church, to have a discussion on the management of our schools and so on, which they have a lot of things to do in there.
Right, there was a funny quote here, ayo omampani abedechera Dr. Alhaji Bawumia, ono kroya na etu franka de ama aye NPP amanyoko no, nene and the choge betrase na fe ye di ensem no enso eho enkomo na yini nkomo ye.
Okay, so me imagine mo de me feel say Dr. Bawumia in as much as opese Ghana for to abama no and opese obedi mampani no onye careful with some of the jokes. So what I say? So it's not old jokey.
Now I say I go and
some jokes are expensive.
Sure.
So what I say? Yeah, you know, say Ghana ha, so you Ghana ha abro any atwompone. Those who papa ye. So what I say?
Sure.
Me anka wouldn't suppose say anko taxi sorry. Now so be say and so apart from Orthodox churches no. On Roman primary, Presby this, Presby that, and the Amiam Kroma Santiachem, Agogo Nursing Training College, I go Presbyterian Nursing Training College, I go a Presbyterian Hospital, I go this, I go that, you know, Presby this, Methodist this. Almost they are kept to a pattern. Sasana not Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can any problem. Cause say your organizations will require more incentives. Ama. Yeah, omo krane makwe frabuchia sika osan kobutua no abante so bebre at the moment which anka saneti anka nya bad ba ye we ye Ghana hanamo nso anya one man say nya Orthodox churches go na wa hawo apart from Pentecost, Methodist, Presby and sane mane ama no ye wo other one man church so my ye say pacha ya wholesaler nanka ye de company no bebre na koto wholesale no and o waka say akwede oya antichrist asuakwa na ya antichrist free ho say na nka nipa ye mu adwuma nya sika man kofo di no ye de amani papa akopa na de bia no ogina ho $10,000 whatever $10,000 whatever yes $10,000 we respect the work of God $10,000 okay no problem $5,000 just almost can be answer there agrobi no mudi Opia betra na see meeting kakabi ubi say $10,000. Na you ask yourself $10,000 no. Are you na the pakoniti e no bo tiesi suma no na $10,000. Ko gin fala o ha e koya bedu afi de 1,000 Ghana cedi. Sala for say lalai ngba no opata pa cha kwa. We no go come. En sa na mane ma no. Enti see simple ye bema asole incentives ana ye ni ensole taxa. One man churches no there based on o capacity o see a jail tax.
Enye be ne so for ba ko video be a security or say asolo en to collection 5 cedi 10 cedi no.
Enye so for ba ko be Obinim. Obinim. Na nsam ka to asakra. Na se we asa pin kra. Na nipa do ma egu aso so we had 10 cedi 5 cedi beto o property so ma wa. Ade cha ka mo we sika kuma. So enye ho de wo. Nti no en so for e ba ye hu aye mko yi ahwe show so mo ye phantom Rolls Royce, Nessaso. Meanwhile, Asori was supposed to be what? A charity organization, a mobile for any before. And so some of you. It's Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, yes, I open and penny dintino. Oh, for some and I said the Asori Yenina Christo for me, TMS. Reverend Pierre for Jim Papa Nimpon, so for present, so for Cassiapa. Minio dimeche so for Cassiapa, Babusha for Brenaya, so for Miaquano, Nadia. Yeah, just say, Yamfa, Yamidumano, Edebe, any agro, say, and Sanya Manema. I say, Atrasia checking Nadia. You don't need to, and yes, I will work a cancer, I so for, but you are so for was, they can some panichones, animal. And what I say, empty Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, my man, Quasebia. Ope you say president dintino in se bia na so you cannot joke with this kind of things when you somewhere did agro say na me did agro say oh and then so cause see etuomo kamum ye ntuan soleka on what for what ye betua mamo ayi package bi say bia so pese wo si school dan because of say was school dan dintino e bia okope iron roofing sheet in the amount some discount to be near the idea between the aba. These are the things we should be discussing. Now, like I said, Yen Sorry Kana and so my and your task near the idea may feel say Ghana hands on especially okay the threshold will be to we are sorry. Now you are sorry, say our branches more than 10. Then the school back crowd Krubia Swa, you will start paying tax. Cabo or maybe Siakoso. And the Tiana politics in the power ye paintino, you who cry and perceive a kind of crachania. Yeah, we will speak the truth. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, that was an expensive joke. You cannot joke with things like that. Piao. Right, it was for like, share, and for commenting in our comment section. I say, F.I.M.I.A. Yakram.